Hello everyone! Welcome to a DSP video. I got back from my lab today. Crazy stuff, right? And I come back, I open up the YouTubes, and I see that Mr. Huststuff has uploaded a video. I look at the title, DSP Gaming, Early Game Copies, Q&A Leaks, Staycation, and Taxes Done. This basically screamed, Theo do a video. Mr. Huststuff basically titled this video, Theo do a video on it. And I was like, holy shit, let's get into it. I kind of jumped around in this video, but we're going to watch the whole thing because it is something. So let's get into it.
The good news is we're already at 438 subs. Last night we were actually at 439, but one fell out. For some reason, the sub count command is not working. Okay, I don't know why. It seems to not be working. I've been checking and checking, and the sub count, I'm using it right now, it claims only 420 subs.
Here we are. Here we are, guys. This is the day. The day that all of my theories about the sub count coming to fruition. This is exactly what I knew he would do. The moment he made it mod only, and I just knew it. I knew this was gonna happen. The sub count command is wrong. I heard this, and I was like, holy shit, he did the thing that I always knew he was gonna do. It was just a matter of time. So now the sub goal went the way of the Patreon goal, where the error or the issue that the sub count command that might be wrong, but we'll never know by how much or the margin of error. We'll just have to trust DSP's numbers. And I always had an issue with this, even with Patreon. When I look at my Patreon, I look at my discrepancies with the numbers. It's like, okay, I know there's like at least a $3 to $4 difference between what's on the page and what I see, etc. I know there's a difference, but I don't know if it's the same with Phil, or that since he's making a lot of money on Patreon, the amount is completely at a random variable that, maybe might be more than like $5. That might be off. It might be off by 20, 50. Who knows? I don't know, because I don't have fucking 700 people. $700 on my Patreon, obviously. So I can't really vouch for the amount. So now we have to take his word on again with the sub count. And listen to this.
But my actual Twitch channel page says 438.
His actual Twitch page shows 438. The sub count says 420. Now, I guarantee, if you ask him, hey, can you screen cap the sub count on your Twitch dashboard? He's like, no, I can't do that, okay? The Twitch dashboard has a lot of sensitive information. And of course, that's bullshit. You could just literally screen cap just the number, and that'll be good enough. But he's never gonna do that. It's the same thing with Patreon, which is bullshit, because you could literally screen cap the amount of money you see without any sensitive information being posted. Like, I've done it, actually. I did take a picture of the amount of money I made on Patreon, and I posted on my Twitter. And it has no one's payment information, name information. It doesn't have anyone's information on it that people can use. It just literally has the number. Like, that's all I would get if the only way to capture the number would be the whole page. I wouldn't do it because, again, I don't want to post people's personal information. But since I could just literally screen cap the number, that's good enough. I just want to show the number. But Phil will never do it. He never did that with Patreon because he wanted to be a mystery and he wanted us to believe him. And he's not going to do it with the sub count. That's where we're at right now. We'll never know. We'll never know if he's telling the truth. We have to trust him by his word. And it's really hard to believe someone that refuses to show proof when he can. When he can. Like, again, if so, like the taxes thing, okay, to some degree, I could see where he's coming from. Like, he doesn't want to show, like, he doesn't want to show his social security number or whatever, but he could literally give us a number. Because the thing is that people can calculate how much he makes. And as Tevin said, if seeing how much he owes in taxes shows that he's lying, then he's lying about something that he shouldn't, that he's either lying about how much he makes, how much the tax, or how much the taxes are. And I think Tevin said one other thing he could be lying about, but I don't remember. But it's one of those two things. And here, he doesn't want to show us the sub count. I wonder why. And also keep in mind, by the way, he's been using the sub count command for like a month now, like for a few months. And it seemed to work. Now it doesn't. I wonder why.
So I don't think it's correct. I think that the sub count has broken somehow.
Broken somehow. Funny how it broke when he removed the sub count from public command. I wonder why. I wonder why it's broken. I don't know. It's a mystery. It's really coincidental, guys.
No, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. It seems to be messed up. So right now I can tell you, at least when I started the stream, all right, we were at 438. And we didn't drop 18 in like a minute. So I don't know what's going on. What I'll do...
I don't know what's going on. He fucking chuckled. Yeah, he sounds really legit. This doesn't sound like a lie.
At the end of this stream, I will let you guys know. I'll check on my Twitch dashboard again. I'll refresh it.
Can you post a screen cap of the sub count on your Twitch dashboard? Again, Phil, if you're watching this, I'm not saying to take the whole picture of the entire window. Just on Mac, I don't know how it is on PC. I'd assume PC has the same feature. But for me, if I do Shift Command 4, I can, I'm going to take a little picture of this little shirt. Oh, fuck. I'm going to actually do something that you can see since Cleo's... Okay, see my mouse? See how it's a little crosshair? See this, Phil? Okay. I'm going to take a picture of this mug, okay? Just the mug. Just the mug picture, okay? I stretch it out. Oh, see, look. And then, when I let go of the mouse, it takes the picture of that. It doesn't take the picture of the entire page. So, Phil, I want you, at the end of the stream, what you should do, so for full, transparency, do whatever the PC equivalent of that is, and just take a picture where it says subscribers, number, to stretch it out, and just take a picture of that and post that on your Twitter. And that will be able, and I'll look at that, everyone will look at it and say, wow, that's a sub count. But if you're not going to do that, ever, and just trust you, I'm not going to trust you. No one's going to believe your numbers. No one is going to do that. So, just take a picture of the number that you see on your Twitch dashboard. Don't type it, because that could be cheating too. I want a picture. Just a picture of it, and it should match the Twitch background and format. Again, you're just taking a picture of the sub count. I'm not asking for revenue pictures. I'm not asking for anything personal. Just the sub count. That should be obvious information. That should be information that Twitch honestly should put on their site. But we're not there yet, apparently, with Twitch. So, Phil, just take a picture of the sub number. Please. Please, please, please. I just want to see it.
And I'll see what's going on with the subs, because ultimately it's the Twitch dashboard that determines the amount of subs. That sub count command is just based off of certain criteria, like certain public-facing information.
What criteria could that command use to give you a number of subs? What the fuck does that mean? And why are we just now hearing about it? It's almost as if he's pulling this out of his ass. Oh, the sub count command has different variables as to what determines the sub count, but it just counts the subs. It gives you the number of subs. What variable is it putting to effect? A public-facing number? There is no public-facing number of fucking subs. I can't go to your fucking Twitch channel and see how many subs you have. So what public-facing number is the sub count talking about? What are you talking about? Guys, he's totally telling us the truth.
And criteria, and it may not be working properly. All right, so I got an anonymous dollar tip.
I wonder why.
What's so special about Extinction? You said you would never accept a free copy of the game because it's bad for the industry. Wrong.
Okay. I'm gonna try to find this video. It's gonna be hard to find, in my opinion. DSP Gaming free copy of game. Let's see if I can just find it there. Oh, sweet. Snort for now.
It's annoying. And I knew also the hat would be sticking off camera and blocking the...
Ubisoft supply hundreds of YouTubers copies of Far Cry 5 to stream days early and spoil the entire...
Shout out to Tevin, by the way, because I did watch Tevin's video, and he did feature this video as well, so shout out to him for making me think back to this video when I watched the Trust Stuff video, so it's kinda...
game. Because that's how they get hype now. Instead of actually creating good games that can succeed on their own, they need to do that shit to get people all over excited about a game ahead of time. You know? It's lame. It is. It's incredibly fucking lame. And it really is so different from when I started on YouTube. And it used to be about just being a gamer and playing games for fun and sharing those experiences with people. It's become a 100% commercial thing that really is gross at this point. The problem is people still watch that shit. Why support a YouTuber who constantly gets every game for free early?
Listen to that. He said to get free games early. He didn't make any specification here.
Obviously gets paid to promote that game, right? Says so many good things about it. Why are you watching that fucking YouTuber? If people didn't watch, none of that would exist. That's the problem. People have no fucking self-control.
Some people are...
Yeah, apparently, if you want to see a game and judge if you want to buy it before the game comes out, it's stupid to watch someone have the game early. Okay.
Just sheep, and you can't help them.
So it's the company's fault for kind of ruining gaming on the internet, and it's
How does that ruin gaming on the internet?
also the viewer's fault for watching. It really is.
Yeah, fuck you,
The
viewers.
truth of the matter is, if I really wanted advanced copies of games, I could get them. I know you're lying.
Obviously.
I know how to do it now. Like, I never used to know how to do it.
Now there's a formal process by which you request early copies of games from publishers, and I have all the information, but I don't do it.
He doesn't do it. I wonder why he got Extinction for free. If he doesn't do it, did the Extinction developer go out of their way to
Because I don't want an advanced copy. I want to be just like you guys, alright? I want to buy the game on release day.
He wants to buy the game on release day, but he's getting the game for free. He's just like us.
I want to play it on release day or when I can, like in case of TD22, I'm playing a day later. But I want to be just like you. I don't want it to be that I get every fucking game for free.
That's 100% a lie.
And so there's literally no investment whatsoever of any.
And he says this, and Tevin brought this up too. He wanted an MCN that gives them free games, and now he's saying, well, I want to be just like you. Fucking bullshit.
Wrong.
And of course, got a meme the response.
Wrong. You're wrong. That's not what I said. At all.
That's what you said.
But people, what they like to do is take things that I say
Look at
and misconstrue them and twist them into their own thing to make,
But you literally said you were talking about free games. Yeah, you talking about early access too in games, and he's getting the game a day early. Wow.
Phil's a hypocrite. He said he would never accept...
He is a hypocrite. He is a walking hypocrite. He shat on fucking streamers that do things for money and beg for money, push subs, and look at him now. He's been everything he shat on. Like, the only thing he needs to do, I don't even know what is left for him to do to contradict what he said before. I don't know what's left. He slammed streamers that go on Twitch and have sub goals and this and that. He does that now. He goes to Twitch. He does cheers and bits and all this other fucking nonsense as on stream and all that other stuff. He does festive streams now where he has horns blowing every time someone gives him a cheer. All this other stuff that he shed on before. I don't know what's left. I don't. Like, the only thing I could think of is going to Discord. That's the only thing that's left, I guess, is to him to make a Discord. And he's not, and he might do that. He might do that. If Discord offers him money, he'll do it. But since Discord gives him no money, he's not gonna fucking do it. But if Discord comes out with like channel creators, Twitch streamers can now make a Discord and get money for it for exclusive VIP rooms. And that's what he's gonna do. If Discord ever does that, and technically I think you can. That's basically like, because I've seen like some Discords have like, oh, this is for subs, for Twitch subs or patrons or whatever. There are things you can do to utilize that, but if Discord goes far beyond it, has like a revenue stream for him, he would do it. Guarantee it. That's all that's left. That's all that's left, unless I'm forgetting something. I can't think of anything. So the video question of the day, of this video, the question for this video would be for you guys to answer: what is left for Phil to contradict himself? What's left? What is out there that he shits on constantly? I guess Fortnite, but he technically did do Fortnite though. But maybe there's that, maybe. Or being a PUBG streamer, but he technically is that too, so I don't know. I don't know what's left. I don't know what's left.
A copy of a game. That's ridiculous. I never said that, alright? Here's the deal. Here's what I actually said. I said, I disagree with this practice where game developers, game publishers, and marketing companies give out advanced copies of video games. Big AAA releases.
Oh, guys, that's the line. You could do that with indie games, doesn't matter. That's fine. But if it's a AAA release, like Far Cry 5, Wolfenstein 2, but now I'm going to go into games this year, I guess. God of War 4, whatever. That's not okay, because that's a AAA release, and he can make a lot of money off those. But indie games, that's okay. That's fine. That's okay.
People are, waiting for, hyping weeks and weeks and weeks in advance. We're talking 2-3 weeks in advance. You've got people who are given exclusivity, all right, to stream on Twitch, to play on YouTube, these games. And so you get game playthroughs that are out weeks ahead of time. Weeks. All right? The whole game is spoiled already before the game's even released.
The whole game is spoiled. Well, you don't have to watch it. Like, when MGS5 was about to come out, a guy, I think, was able to beat the game or whatever. I didn't get spoiled of it. I got spoiled as I was playing it, unfortunately. But I stayed away from spoilers very well because, it's on you. This whole thing of blaming everyone and everything else for people getting spoiled is kind of silly. I mean, you could say it sucks. You could say, like, oh, it sucks that, now it's a little bit easier that I need to get offline to avoid spoilers. Sure, it sucks. That's fine. Saying something sucks is fine. But at the same time, if you expect it, you kind of can't really complain then. Like, I expected MGS5 Zenny to be posted online within like a week. I was expecting that, so I was like, okay, I'm going to not really go on the internet or so, or just be very, very, very picky with what I do on the internet, and pretty much monitor myself. I'm not gonna be like, oh, guys, YouTube, Metal Gear Solid 5, see what happens. Like, come on.
Least, all right. Now these people make huge bank, humongous bank on doing this because they're the only people allowed to do it. Sometimes it's like 10 people who are, the big streamer and the big YouTuber gets the game right away and they get to do pre-release videos of the game. It's nonsense, all right? In my opinion,
who fucking cares? And you said it was easy to get games early, though. You said that yourself.
It's ridiculous.
Why don't you be part of that group because you said it's easy. You said it's easy to do it.
Told you guys many times. I don't view myself as better than any of you guys.
The thing is that it is probably easy to get games for free. Probably for indie games. I feel like with AAA games, you might have to either finesse a little bit more or whatever. But I think getting free games in general is probably free if you have a good following. But you know, for AAA releases, they're probably more skeptical or picky with who they give it to.
I have always, since day one, since the first day I put my camera up in front of my television and recorded my own gameplay, I see myself the same as you. The
same as you. I get a game for free, dude. I get Extinction for free. I'm just like you. Okay.
Average gamer who goes and, you know, just like you, gets games on release day, plays them on release day. We all experience these games together, and then we formulate an honest opinion based on what's available upon the game's official release. We're not going to play games 3 weeks ahead of their release, before they have their final patches, before the online capabilities are even enabled properly.
Their final patches. What? There is no final patch. The final patch is like right when the game is done being supported. So what?
And try to formulate an opinion. We're not going to all try to collectively beat each other to the punch to play the game so we can get videos on the internet to make money. It's ridiculous. And
you make videos, what?
And try to formulate an opinion. We're not going to all try to collectively beat each other to the punch to play the game so we can get videos on the internet to make money.
But you play video games to put online to make money. But you're just like us. You're just like us, Phil. You get paid to play video games. I don't. You're just like me. Guys, we're just like Phil. Except that we don't get paid to play video games, and we didn't get Extinction for free. But he's just like us. He's just like us.
It's ridiculous. And quite frankly, just the culture of gaming has changed so much. Back in the day when I
the culture of gaming
started on YouTube, the reason, alright, that I was popular was because I was a guy who, on release day, lined up like you guys, bought the game as soon as I could, came home and played.
No, everyone, no.
Played it and uploaded the videos. So I had gameplay videos of games on release day right away. I was one of the few people who did that. A lot of people would play games casually or whatever. They wouldn't have a full playthrough up of a hot new release within a week. Instead, it would take them, you know,
you get a full playthrough done in a week, basically, or 2 weeks. Like, Far Cry 5 came out, like, last week, and is already near the end. You know how insane that is? Like, I was, like, I was thinking about getting Far Cry 5, personally. I was like, oh, man, because I like the setting. I like, you know, games out in the suburbs, that kind of stuff. It's kind of fun. And I was, like, on the fence about this game. And then yesterday, I hear that, DSP might wrap up Far Cry 5 this week. And I was like, already? He's already, like, ready to wrap it up? The game sounds short. So I was like, never mind, I'm just not. So I decided to get Yakuza 6 instead, because that game is an art book. I'm a sucker for art books, guys. If any game has an art book, they're day one. But yeah, he's already done with the game. But he's not. But he didn't rush the game, guys. Clearly, he didn't rush the game. And is that why he's also grinding in Ni no Kuni 2, so he could just kind of steamroll the game? I don't know.
A month or more, because they only put out one video a day. You know, I was very different from what the common YouTuber was doing. But then, all of a sudden, over the years, it became about the big popular YouTubers who didn't even make gameplay videos. All of a sudden now are getting advanced game copies and playing games online early. It's a ridiculous practice.
But people have been doing that as well, just by, like, shipping errors, shopping errors. Like, you know, like, I got Batman Arkham Knight the day before it came out because I pre-ordered it on Amazon, and Amazon shipped it early. I got the Injustice 2 Deluxe Edition, the Ultimate Edition, by accident. I bought the Standard Edition, I got the Ultimate Edition. And then, you know, like, and then with him with Dark Souls 3. He got Dark Souls 3 early because of a glitch on Microsoft, but he's just like us, guys.
At this point, the whole games industry has become so much about money.
Wow, a industry that makes a lot of money is about making money? Whoa. is Hollywood about making money too, Phil? Man, soon you're gonna tell me Wall Street is where the stock markets are at. Oh man, you're blowing my mind too fast, Phil.
And all these YouTubers who get these advanced copies and all these streamers who get super early copies and they're playing the games early. I just saw a tweet by Jeff Knightley. Jeff Knightley. All right. On Twitter. Oh, I can confirm that I have just completed my first playthrough of God of War, and I will tell you guys all about it soon. What? Why did Jeff Knightley get a fucking copy of God of War?
Because he's a fucking journalist. And also, like the thing is, a lot of people make fun of Jeff Keely for, or as DSP would say, Jeff Knightley. They make fun because of the Doritos and Mountain Dew stuff. But the thing that I like Jeff Keely. He's a cool guy. He's very relaxed. He's kind of fun. And, I've seen him kind of do stuff with Mega 64. He seems to be like a cool guy from what I've seen of him. And I always liked Jeff Keely. He's always been a cool kind of guy. And the VGAs, as much as people don't like the show or the awards or whatever, he kind of does that on his own. Like he's kind of making that show better every year. He's still trying to make it the best it could be, and that's more than what I could say about DSP. And of course, I'm not saying that necessarily that Jeff Keely is a perfect guy, and we must bow to him. But it's something nice that you have a guy that's trying. He tries to do stuff for people. For gamers, because he's a gamer, guys. But, you know what I mean.
God of War 3 weeks early, and he's done with the game already? What?
What? You're already done with Far Cry 5 this week. What?
Not Knightley, Keely, excuse me, I'm saying his name wrong. Jeff Keely. Boy, I blew that. Not Knightley. I don't know why I was saying that. For some reason, I've always had this thing in my head that his name's Knightley. It's Keely, right? Jeff Keely? Yeah, so anyway, Jeff Keely.
Keely.
Posting up that he's already played the entire game and everything. It's like, what? Why? Okay, he's a games journalist. Cool. Why does he get the game 3 weeks early?
He literally just answered the question. Why does he get? I know he's a gaming journalist. Why does he get the game early? Because he's a game journalist. Why do movie reviewers get access to movies early?
It doesn't make any sense.
It's
like this little. Are you one of the in guys in the industry who gets all the games early and makes big bang?
Oh yeah, because Jeff Keely is the in guys. Okay.
Face it, anyone right now who got a copy of God of War and is able to stream it exclusively early or play the game early is going to put out videos and make ridiculous amounts of money, thousands of dollars.
I like how he's acting as if Jeff Keely is like a YouTuber or something. Jeff Keely is a professional reporter. He does he does work. He has a job. He does things. He does more than what a YouTuber would do. He does let's just look at what Jeff Keely does. Jeff Keely. Let's see. Let's go to his Twitter. I am following his Twitter. He's a producer and a creator of the Game Awards, E3 Coliseum. Does he have a website? He has an Instagram. Let's see. Look, he doesn't even. He might just work for Game Informer, then. Because I don't see he doesn't post his YouTube channel or something. Does he have a YouTube channel? JeffKeely.com. Okay. He does a podcast. Let's see. Before founding his own production company, Keely spent a decade working in the front of the cameras for G4. Oh man, remember G4? Ooh, rest in peace. Today, he hosts GameStop TV. Yeesh. 4,300 retail locations. The U.S. serves as the chairman of the Game Critic Awards, an independent body of game journalists who award the annual Best of E3 honors. He also works with Fathom Events to bring video game movies to theaters nationwide, with PlayStation E3 experience, which brings the annual PlayStation. Okay, so he does things, shows. He does the Game Awards, Rise of the Video Game, but I think that might be done so. But like, look, he does a lot of fucking stuff. He's not like a one-trick pony. He doesn't have like a YouTube channel. He's like a Let's Player. He does shit. He does shit in the industry. He does more. He contributes more to the fucking gaming industry than Phil does. So, you know, that's probably why he gets these fucking games early, because he contributes to the community, and he actually spreads word of mouth because he's a game journalist and he does shit.
All right, based off of having the game early. I 100% disagree with this practice. I think it's harmful to the industry.
How is it harmful for the industry? It's marketing. Like, think about the people who got an early access to Annihilation, who was able to see that movie early. No one probably would have heard about that movie or talked about that movie if it wasn't for people who got early access to it. You know, and that movie is a really good movie, by the way. I love the movie. But, you know, like, God of War 4, okay, you can argue, but, you know, God of War is an established franchise. You know, it's established, you know, God of War 4, everyone knows about it. But it's still, like, you know, there's still people who are on the fence about it that might want to know more about the game before they buy it. You know, and some people might want to pre-order it and get all that stuff. You know, when you wait until day one to get a game, you're not going to get the pre-order stuff that you might have wanted, you know? So it might have benefited you to know what the game is ahead of time and to see more. Because the thing is that people are getting more and more frugal with their money. So it benefits people more to see what the games are early access. The reason why DSP, well, obviously everyone knows why he hates these fucking practices, because he doesn't get money. He doesn't get paid. It affects him. It's not that it affects gamers or gaming as a whole. It affects him and his bottom line.
It's harmful for gamers. It creates this elitist group of people who formulate opinions early about games before they're out and before the...
No one thinks they're better than anyone for getting games early. I've not seen a single person who got a game early that was like, I got a game early and look how cool I am. And they don't throw their opinions under the bus. You threw your opinion under the bus for a fucking chair. Yeah, when he got spawn seats, Save That House, who's now, you know, unbanned, went on to criticize the chair. DSP bans him. And is like, look, these chairs are great, and blah, 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 blah. The sponsorship goes through. Well, you can't shit talk my sponsor, dude, and this and that. Like, yeah, your opinion's very legit, Phil. His opinion is the most compromised opinion you could ever experience.
Common person can actually get their hands on them and legitimately formulate their own opinion. I hate this practice. I've always hated it, and I always will. I'm of the impression no one should get an early release copy of a game at all. Everyone should get it. You have to go out and get the games on release. Now, if you get a review copy, okay, you get it on release day, like every...
He didn't get Extinction on release day. He got it a day early. Oh, well, you see, it's a day early. It's not this. It's pretty close to the release date, Theo. Okay.
Everybody else, and we all play the game together collectively, and we all figure out for ourselves what the game is. The days of media outlets needing to get copies a month early because they need to write up a print story for their print magazine are 20 years outdated.
But they still do print. You get Game Informer on magazines, Wired, Edge. I think it's Edge, actually. Edge is still on print. Yeah, they do digital issues as well. But, you know, the other thing is that these gaming journalists, sure, just because it's digital doesn't mean that, you know, oh, we could just, you know, upload it day one or whatever, or we don't need advanced copies anymore. They have to review a lot of fucking games. Like, if you go to GameSpot, IGN, say what you will about those sites. We're not going to talk about the credibility of those sites, but they review a lot of fucking games. Like, I think the only game that you're probably not going to see them review is going to be the Little Witch Academia game. I'm probably going to be the only person, me and Cody Yaha, if Cody Yaha is going to get the game, are going to be the only ones to review that game. So there you go. Look forward to me and Cody Yaha's review. We'll do a co-op review. Cody Yaha, yeah, I'm volunteering you to be my co-reviewer. So you're on the spot, buddy. If you fucking okay, Cody Yaha. Cody Yaha, if you're not gonna be a part of my review, if you're not going to participate, then you're a terrible person. Okay, and I have a lot of writing on this. So if you don't participate, everyone in Freedom Chat, everyone in general is gonna say that you dropped the ball, you're a piece of shit, and we're not gonna listen to you anymore, and we're gonna shadow mute you, and we might go farther, but you have to participate in this review of the Little Academia game. If you don't, it's serious business, Cody. So if you don't fucking participate, okay. Alright, so there you go. I'll look forward to Theo and Cody Yaha's review of the Little Academia game. We're gonna do it together. It's a co-op game. It's a cooperative game, Cody. So you have no excuse. We could both play together. We could play together. We can, do this. We could do witch stuff. Whatever witches do. We get what you gotta do and what you gotta do. Okay. Alright, that's said. So I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, reviewers. How they need to get games early because they have a lot of games that they're going to review. Because they review a lot. That's why they get advanced copies. They don't get advanced copies because of the print magazines. Okay.
We have the internet now. We don't need this anymore. Okay? There's absolutely no excuse besides, let's just give our game early to a few YouTubers and streamers so they'll get hype views and then more people will buy the games. It's an underhanded practice. It creates artificial hype because the people who play those games kiss the game's butt because they're getting paid to do it.
Yeah, because you don't kiss anyone's butt when they give you something for free. Spawn seats.
They're making tons of bank to play those games early. All right, it's ridiculous. That is what I.
You do the same shit. He is sucking Twitch's dick because he's able to make money. If he's off that site, he would not. He would give us his real opinion on how it was streaming on Twitch. Right now, he loves it because he gets money, so it's great, perfect. This is the future. This is what gamers like. Twitch is the future because he gets to make money. So he doesn't have a real opinion of Twitch other than I get paid. But if Twitch says we're not gonna, okay, we're disabling bits and subs, you cannot make money on Twitch anymore. No one will be able to make money, not even partners. We're removing the partner program. DSP is not gonna have a very positive opinion on Twitch. I guarantee it. I guarantee he's not gonna have a positive opinion on that website if that ever happens.
I disagree with.
Look at Machinima. He sucked their dick and defended them all the way through to the point where they dropped his ass. The moment he dropped his ass, he was like, well, Machinima is schizophrenic, they don't know what the fuck they're doing, they're all over the place, they don't know what to do, and they talk to me like a child, fuck them.
That is what I disagree with. I don't disagree with people getting review copies altogether. That's ridiculous.
But review copies are early access games.
Especially someone like me. You think about how many games I buy in a year, right? To get a release or review copy is a nice thing. It's okay, a little bit of money I don't have to spend. And let's face it, Extinction, I don't know much about the game. I've seen a trailer for it and it looked interesting, but it
he hyped. Okay. Let's go on to the week in preview.
This week is going to be Ultra Street Fighter 2 all week, Monday through Thursday, and all the stream combination. Just listen to this. Of like World of Warcraft. It's a game that Far Cry or Ni no Kuni. Same with Monday, will probably be a combo day. And then, folks, on Tuesday, April 10th, there's a new game coming out called Extinction.
By the way, I should say this because I know this is a little late at this point, but when I watched this week in preview on Sunday, a little voice in my head started talking to me and said, Theo, it's a little weird that DSP is suddenly talking about Extinction. A game I didn't hear about. No one ever talked about Extinction. I never heard anyone talk about it. And all of a sudden, out of all the people to hear about this game, it's DSP. And I was like, why is he talking about this? Usually when it's like a game like Extinction that's like a very obscure title, he always says, no, I don't want to play that. I don't play stuff that people know and this and that and whatever. You're always supposed to play the safe games that he knows will get the views. So why is he talking about Extinction? Why is he talking about this in the weekend preview?
It's a game that is actually, if you can believe this, a combination, just listen to this, of like World of Warcraft with Attack on Titan.
Now, people were also wondering, what does that mean, World of Warcraft? And people said that they've seen Extinction, and they don't see the World of Warcraft comparison. His comparison is literally, it has orcs, World of Warcraft. That's like me saying that, oh, Little Witch Academia is just like Harry Potter. There's wands. Like, let's look at Extinction. We're gonna look at a trailer, Extinction gameplay. Sorry, Cleo, we're, oh, no, wrong thing. You're gonna move to the side here. Gonna shrink her a little bit. There, she'll be over me. So 15 minutes of Extinction. Okay, let's watch this.
Cancel his attacks into rune strikes for massive damage, and cancel his attacks into dodges in order to evade his opponent's strikes. Of course, the star of the show is Avil's combat with the ogres. Now, with their minions defeated, it's time for Avil to take on their master.
I guessed, honestly, that the orcs were the only thing that he compared to World of Warcraft, and that's it. And I was right. World of Warcraft is a fucking MMO. This isn't an MMO. It doesn't look like an MMO. I'm just looking at this. This doesn't look like an MMO. He's right that it's kind of like Attack on Titan, even though that game didn't look that polished or good, and this game doesn't look that good either. And he's gonna play this game. He's like, oh, it's just like Attack on Titan and World of Warcraft.
One of the enormous Reveni who has been rampaging through the countryside, obliterating everything in our fully destructible environments. The ogres themselves are fully dismemberable, but they wear armor in order to protect themselves. In order to take this beast down, Avil must first destroy that armor. This is done via a powerful charged up...
Okay, this is literally a ripoff of fucking Attack on Titan, from what I've seen of that game, to be honest. This game. Okay, let's move the bun back. We're moving the bun back. We're gonna make her big again. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom.
It might have been a game that was off my radar that I might not have checked out. Now, because I've received a review copy of it, we're gonna check it out next week.
So that's the only reason why he checked it out. Yeah. So as I was saying, and so he brought that game up that no one has ever heard of or talked about, and I said to myself, he had to have gotten this game for free. Why else would he be talking about a fucking no-name game like this? And that's why he got the game for free. You could tell he gets a game for free. And I don't know, like, if he said it in this pre-stream that he got a game for free. This is just Mr. Huststuff's version. I'm gonna assume he did, because if he didn't, then that would... Well, actually, no, it had to be, because if the tip is like, oh, you got a game for free, you know.
Firsthand, together, we're going to judge if the game's any good, and we're going to be honest about it, right? And by the way, even though I am getting a review copy a day early, that's right, I'm going to be able to play it on Monday, I'm not. I'm purposely waiting until Tuesday to play this game on release day, the day when it's supposed to be released, because that's what I believe in, not...
Like Fallout 4, you believed in that too, right? And Dark Souls 3, you believed in playing that day one. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, probably because you there should be a worldwide release. This regional release is stupid, so there you go. Fuck that. Okay. He moves the goalposts. I guarantee if you bring Dark Souls 3 up, he's literally gonna tell you verbatim that it's because of how it was released. Like, oh, well, let's see. Dark Souls 3 came out in Japan first, and then everywhere else later. I don't agree with that, so there you go.
being some elitist guy who thinks he's better than you and should be playing the game early to get cheap views and extra money. It's ridiculous.
He literally did a vlog. Okay, we're going on another field trip. DSP Gaming Fallout 4 vlog. I'm sure it's gonna come up by typing that. Here it is. Oh no, that's a Fred video. I want the full video. Here we go. It's called The Skinny Streaming Vids, How I'm Playing It and Clearing Up Rumors.
Hello everyone, Darkside Phil here, and welcome. We are in full... Did you just hear the statement? We asked that you avoid including story spoilers in your stream. It's still a streaming piece of gameplay. Your experience on social media, etc. We do ask that you avoid including
fucking humble bragging. This is humble bragging. Oh, look.
Spoilers in your review coverage. And then that's it. Then it talks about patching and all kinds of...
Well, let's go a little bit at the beginning.
Video in particular. They will not be disabled on my playthrough. They will not be disabled during the streams, during the gameplay, but I'll explain that in a moment, all right?
No, the comments are disabled.
So first of all, ladies and gentlemen, let's clear up the confusion. I know I'm wearing my Nuka-Cola shirt. I'm hyped for this game. First of all, Concretely has said, if you did not receive a review copy of this game, you may not live stream it, you may not do a review of it, and you may not do on-demand videos of it. None of that is allowed until midnight Eastern Time on release day, which is November 10th, 2015. Like I said, they're already spoiling it and whatever, which you're not supposed to do. Those are not allowed. Have an advanced review copy with written permission from Bethesda, which I have right here.
Oh shit, I need to move the bun. Oh my god. Gotta move the bun for this. We're just gonna slide her over. But look at this.
Here. It means that you can play this game whenever, obviously, but if you want to talk about the content of the game on social media, on YouTube, on Twitter, Twitter, on Twitch, if you want to live stream the game, if you want to post a video at 8 a.m. game, you can put up your play spoilers in your review coverage. Reviews are under embargo until... We do ask that you avoid including story spoilers. Review at 8 a.m. and it does include live streaming, so you could live stream. Continuing throughout the week, videos will be uploaded.
Okay.
And even though a lot of people like Facecam, ultimately I've decided it would be too distracting. I am not going to, I'm not going to have any of that. It's going to be me in the game, and yes, it'll be streamed. So just know, if the stream goes down during the week, oh no, tough. I'm going to be focused on the game, and if that happens, I will recommend, if you want the absolute best experience watching me play this game, to watch it on demand on DSP Gaming. Once the videos go live, do not try to watch it live stream, because I'm not going to have my attention focused on the stream. It's going to be distracting. I want to focus on almost to my original playthrough of Fallout 3, which didn't have... Alright, so that's how I'm approaching it. Multiple live streams on Monday. Continuing throughout the week, videos will be uploaded.
Monday, he played the game a day before the release. But he wants to be just like us. It's against his belief that to get to play the game early. It's against his belief, guys. Now I'm a detractor. I'm a hater, so I'm clearly spinning this to make him look bad, right? No. He literally bragged about playing the game a day early of Fallout 4. Now, what he might say is, well, that was back then in the times of machinima. Things are different. See, now I'm more like you. Which is bullshit. He always claimed he was just like us. But he gets a game day advance, and he plays it the day before the release. Extinction? No, fuck that. That goes to the, I'm gonna play that on release day. I wonder why he's gonna play that on release day. I wonder. Let's clear there. Alright.
I hate the practice completely. I'm purposely waiting to be just like you guys, because that's what I believe in. So there you go.
Like Fallout 4.
There's your honest answer. Thank you for the $1 tip. And please don't misconstrue my words into something that I've never said, because I never said the thing that you said in your message. Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go. Sound good?
King of Hypocrisy
You know what I mean?
cheered. and he's talking about drama. I already addressed this last night, King of Hypocrisy. It's very simple. Well, allow me to address the situation very honestly.
Mike,
all right.
By the way, every time that DSP talks about says the situation, I literally think of Mike the Situation from Jersey Shore. Now you might be saying, Theo, why do you reference Jersey Shore? Why? Well, you know what? You know what, guys? I like watching trash sometimes. Sometimes, trash is what you need in life. You need to look at trash and be like, that's funny. That's why we're here watching DSP. But when he says the situation, I keep thinking about the situation from Jersey Shore. Like, I don't know why. It just comes to my mind.
No leaks. There's no special nonsense drama going on the internet whatsoever. Everything you're hearing is complete and utter misinformation. All right?
Utter misinformation. Now, to his credit, technically he has a point, because he did say a few times that it's okay to share the videos that he makes in private. He did say that. However, I don't think he remembers what he said in those videos. Again, I will cover the Patreon videos in a different video. I don't want this video to be long. The last video I did was like 2 hours. I don't want to do a 2-hour video, guys. I don't. So, there you have it.
Clarify, I said this on last night's pre-stream. I'll say it very briefly here. When I make a private Q&A video for someone who pledges to my Patreon campaign, they are told 3 distinct things. This video, number 1, is for you. Number 2 is for your friends. And number 3 is for whatever you want to do with it. When you pledge to my Patreon at the perk level to get a private Q&A video.
I said this on Twitter last night. The only consequence that this could lead, depending on what people share, I know this is what's going to happen. DSP will neuter the $50 reward. So, if, let's say you pledge $50 and you say, oh, Phil, what's the story of your breakup with Leanna or something? He's either going to tell you a scripted lie that he's okay with everyone knowing, or just read what he wrote in that tweet longer, or whatever. Or he's going to be like, look, I can't tell you that, can you say something else that's not that personal, or whatever. He's going to start neutering that reward, and you're not going to get that wow factor that these Patreon views have. Now, that's not to say that if you have a video that you want to share to the internet, to not do it. Because I'm sure there's a video out there that he says something that is worth sharing. Sure. But I just have a feeling this is just going to lead to him neutering the reward and just not, his lies that he tells on pre-stream is going to seep into that now.
All right? It's up to you to do whatever you want with that video. If you want to keep it for yourself, you want to put.
So I don't think he remembers at all what he said, because he told us how much the condo costed in that Patreon video. He said how much it was. And then, by the way, the sun's going crazy. Okay, so just the bun brought the sun. Okay. But yeah, he probably forgot that he gave us the price of the condo in that video. I guarantee he forgot.
Put it public on the internet. That's your discretion, because you earned it with your Patreon pledge. All right. So what's happened is
the stuff that he said about Rich. I would kind of believe he would say that in Ask the King. I kind of believe, because he had negative opinions about Rich before. I think the only thing is that it's a little bit more unfiltered in that Patreon video. But I would kind of believe he'd eventually say that on Ask the King if asked enough or something. I don't know.
A few, I guess, I don't even know if it's a few or if it's just one. I have no idea, because I'm not paying attention. But apparently a patron Q&A video from over a year ago, from what I understand, it's a patron Q&A video from like a year and a half ago, like an old one, was made public on the internet. And in it, I'm going to give my very candid opinions about certain things, like certain kinds of YouTubers. I also talk about, with the bad situation that I'm in, stuck with having this
certain kind of YouTubers. Doesn't name the YouTuber.
This condo in Connecticut. I can never really get rid of at this point.
And by the way, that video he's talking about was in August of 2017. So it's pretty recent. It's not that old. It's literally not that old.
And by the way, everything I said in that private Q&A video was already public information. It's stuff I've already said over the years publicly. But for some reason, people seem to think
because you never told us, you didn't say Twitch is a whore in public, yet at least, and you never told us how much the condo was. You just said it's a lot of money. You told us what it's worth, but you didn't say how much you paid for it. In that video, you said how much you paid for it.
This is some kind of a special video that had all this secret, private information that Phil's never talked about, and now it's been revealed. Wrong. All that stuff I've already said. It's just that people...
And the only thing is that he is kind of right that it's not really a leak. Because it's not a leak in the sense that he already talked about it. Not talked about it. No, not that. It's in a video, and the person who got the video made it public. That's not really a leak, in my opinion. In my opinion, a leak is something that you didn't intend to be public at all, and someone, a third party, leaked it. Like, it's... That's my opinion of it. I mean, I guess it's technically a leak. I guess you could say it's a leak, but I kind of don't think it's a leak, in my opinion, because it's a video, and he did say in the past multiple times that you could do whatever you want with that video. He did say that. I remember him saying that before this leak happened, so that's why I don't really consider it a leak, because he did say that before. He did say before you could do whatever you want with the $50 reward. $30 reward. I know he said that before.
Well, again, they're bored. There's nothing going on. There's no drama surrounding Phil. We have to find some reason.
Nothing going on, but you got suspended, then you got unsuspended. And you know, I didn't cover this in my last video, but I agree with Tevin that he probably did get a indefinite suspension. I kind of talked about it, actually, because I said that, you know, with the panic video was just him thinking that he was not going to, the panic video was literally just him thinking that he was going to lose his channel forever, etc. Because it's indefinite. And then someone at Twitch was like, oh, no, Phil, we got you covered, and this and that. By the way, this fan art has a button on it. Look at it. Oh my god. Fucking OBS. Look, a button. There's a button. Right there. Cleo approves. Cleo approves this fan art because there's a button right there. So. Okay, I'm going to move Cleo back.
Let's do this drama. There's no drama. It's bullshit. No drama. It's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. So there you go. I don't care about it. I really don't give a shit. It's stuff I've already said in the past. It's a year and a half outdated anyway. I don't care. So stop bothering me with it. Okay. Where we've gotten through all this. Oh, never mind. Olivia Soros just cheered and said, if you get past the tax situation by the end of the year and your channel continues to grow, would you consider going on a weekend trip next year to Cali next year? Well, first of all.
Here we go.
All right. First of all, guys. I have no plans whatsoever on going on any kind of a vacation anytime soon. All right? No serious traveler vacations. In fact, Kat has even said, I had to travel. You know, she traveled multiple times in the past year from, you know, where she used to live here to come visit me. And she's like, I am so tired right now of plane travel and everything. I don't want to do any kind of traveling for a while. She just wants to be here and settle in here and enjoy living where we live. All right? If anything, what we may do is just take a quick drive into Seattle, which is only about 45 minutes away, and have, you know, a day or two in Seattle. I want to show Kat the sights. I want to show her the Space Needle. I want to show her some of the cool museums. I want to show her Pike Place Market, maybe the aquarium, maybe the zoo. You know, I want to show her the cool stuff.
Take her to the same place he took his daughter. Like, he like, this is the thing that makes people think that he has a daughter. I mean, he takes his girlfriends out to these, like, childhood attractions. I mean, the aquarium is whatever. I mean, I went to an aquarium before. It's fine. But, I don't know. It depends on the aquarium, if anything. I mean, I don't know. I guess you could have fun there. But, like, I don't know. I don't know.
That's all nearby here. The thing is,
the point is, I'm mostly, like, saying this, focusing on this because he cries about not being able to pay the bills. Oh, I can't do this with my money. But he's able to go on a staycation in Seattle. Okay.
I need to actually have time away from streaming to do that, which, as you guys know, I'm here 6 days a week. I get 1 day off a week to spend with her. That's it. So, you know.
You could go to Seattle that one day. If it's 40-minute drive, just get up early. Get up at like 8 a.m. Get there around 9. And then you get to see the sights. Like, I travel to New York for a day sometimes. Like, I went to New York for a day. And Boston for a day. I mean, those are like, you know, pretty far. But, you know, it's not that bad of a drive. You could do this in a day. The only time that you would ever need to spend more than 1 day at a place is if the weather conditions are bad and you can't drive home, or if you're going to a place so far away it's not in driving distance. 40 minutes is the pussiest thing to be like, oh, we're gonna spend the night here. Like, fuck off. You can do that in a day. You can do that any day. You do that on the day off. If it has a market. Oh, okay.
I haven't really had that opportunity. In the next couple of months, if I can get into a situation, for example, you know, this week in particular, people have been really nice in regards to helping.
So, this goes back to my theory I said a few times ago, that this weekend begging, isn't for the taxes. It's for the staycation. I guarantee it. I guarantee it at this point. It's official. The taxes are like the back burner thing, and this vacation is the main reason why he's begging for money. Because look at the timing. December comes. Oh well, my taxes, guys. I need money for the taxes. January, guys, my girlfriend's moving in. Okay. Guys, my taxes are in April. I need money. April, weekend begging, birthday week, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, give me money. And then, and now, he's talking more and more about time fucking off. And he's going to Washington, Seattle, which he could do on the day off. He doesn't need a lot of time off. This is bullshit. Okay.
Me out, and if maybe by the end of this week, you know, I can sit in a position to be like, okay, I'm not in a
the end of
position.
this week, your taxes are due April 17th. You shouldn't judge about the end of this week until you pay your fucking taxes. You have April 17th, you have one April 30th, and then you have this phantom tax. Phil, if your viewers are more responsible with your money than you are, you should really, really, you know, step back and say, what the fuck am I doing with my life? If your haters are more responsible with your money than you are.
Regarding taxes or nothing, at this point, maybe then I could plan a mini trip for 2-3 days into Seattle.
2-3 days. The fucking place is 40 minutes away. He could do this on his day off. And then it's like, okay, well, we're gonna go for that day off to go to the market, or, you know, show you the market and the sightseeing stuff that you would do in a day. Okay, we'll do that. And then it's like, okay, well, we'll do the aquarium in a few weeks or so on our day off. You don't need multiple days off. You don't need this. You don't. Phil, be responsible. My rabbit is more responsible with her fucking carrot. I give her a carrot. I give her pellets. You know what she does? She puts the carrot aside. She's like, okay, the carrot's right there. Okay, she might nibble it at first because that's the first thing I put in her cage, and she nibbles on that for a bit, and then I put the pellets on. Then she's like, okay, well, let me eat the pellets first, and then she eats the carrot a little bit, maybe a little bit after the pellets, and then she leaves the pellets and she leaves the carrot, and she gets to it later because she looks at that and it's like, look, I gotta budget myself because I want to enjoy this stuff. I want to enjoy the food. I want to enjoy all this stuff throughout the day. She budgets her food more than Phil budgets his money. A fucking rabbit can budget better than a fucking human at this point, which is fucking astounding. At this point, I'm sure Cleo is smarter than Phil. I'm sure of it.
Streaming, it'll be good. I'll relax my voice. It'll be good for health. And, you know, spending some time with her, seeing the sights of Seattle. So, we'll see. But that would really be it. At this point, no, I have no plans whatsoever in the near future to travel anywhere significant. I don't have the money for it. I'm not in a position where I could be not working, for a week to go on. Like I would love to go to California. One of the things I definitely want to do.
You have cuts that will pay that gives you money overnight. Like Golden Cucks came back and he cheers every day, every night. Every night. He cheers every night. Okay.
Eventually, go to California with Kat, spend some time in the Hollywood Walk of Fame, maybe go to Universal Studios, maybe go to Disney.
I mean, I'm gonna put this in perspective. Just think about this. The first time Golden Cucks cheered after his little break from Phil, just look at how Phil reacted to his return. Ooh, Golden Cucks, you're golden. Oops. Ooh, Golden Colts, you're back. Oh, you gave me some cheers. Welcome back, Golden Colts. Oh man, he was really fucking happy. He's more happy that Golden Colts is back than Cat moving in. I wonder why he was really happy that Golden Colts was back. I wonder why. Mr. Swaggins, I said the name wrong. Miss Wagons, at one point said, "Oh, Phil, I won't be able to cheer, for a while, so, this and that," and he's like, "Okay, whatever." He says his usual thing. He comes back, like, in a few days to cheer. Okay, Mr. Wagons cheered. Okay, I really appreciate that. Okay, it doesn't really faze him. I mean, it got to the point where it did now because he modded him. But then Golden Colts leaves, then he comes back and he's like, "Ooh, Golden Colts, you're back. Ooh, you're cheering again? Ooh." I wonder why.
That's the kind of cool vacation that eventually I would just like to do for a few days and then, come right back. But right now, that is not even anywhere within reasonable reach. So, there you go. A bunch of stuff happened there. I just got a call from my tax attorney saying my taxes are done and ready for me to go sign and pick up. Problem is, I don't have time to do that all this week because Kat's working.
Cat. Cat. Oh, that was funny. What was funny? What?
From my tax attorney saying my taxes are done and ready for me to go sign and pick up. Problem is, I don't have time to do that all this week because Kat's working all week and has the car during the day, and they close before I'd be able to get over there. So I'm actually going to be going on my day off on Saturday.
What was funny? What was funny? He says, "I can't go because Kat's at work," and he laughs at that. Is it funny because she doesn't have a job? Is it funny because you didn't get the paperwork? Well, what's the joke? Okay.
I'm going to be swinging by in the morning. Finally, I will have an answer on exactly what's going on in regards to what the hell's happening with these taxes. At least federal taxes. I should know, by Saturday I'll have an answer. Here's what I owe, and I'll finally be like, yes, now I know what I can afford and what I can't afford. Thank God. Because I was
what I can afford, what I can't afford, but what about the back taxes? When are we going to hear about that?
Like, when is this going to, ever end? I'm just waiting, and I'm not hearing anything. I'm like, what's going on? So finally, at least on Saturday, I'll get a freaking update. All right.
So yeah, what about the back taxes, dude? Guess we'll never know. Well, we're an hour. I don't want to, again, as I said, I don't want to do a 2-hour video again. I want to take a break from 2 hours. So, thank you for watching this. I'll probably do an art part of this video for this video. So that's hyped, right? So stay tuned for the art stuff and see you in the next one. That was fun. I bet you learned a lot of stuff about game releases and DSP and the taxes and the time off, what have you, whatever. But now we get to the fun part of the video where we go through your requests in the comment section, and I will draw whatever I see in the comment section below. Remember, keep requesting characters that might just be featured. This time, I decided to go with Underground Revolution's request of RC008 Super Probotector, the Alien Wars. There you go. Shouts out to you, Underground Revolution. We will start that revolution, Underground, buddy. Don't worry. Here it is. Here's the RC008.
Now I face up, I hold up, I return to